Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we embark on an exciting journey into the world of rare and valuable coins, exploring a true phenomenon in the realm of numismatics that has captivated collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike for decades. We're diving deep into the story of the 1995 1-cent coin, an extraordinary penny that has garnered a staggering valuation of $267 million due to its rare errors and manufacturing mistakes. You might be asking yourself how a simple piece of change could possibly command such an immense price tag. The story begins at the Denver Mint, a bustling hub of coin production, where the tumultuous events of 1995 set the stage for what would become one of the most fascinating tales in the history of American currency. The 1995 1-cent coin was struck during a year of significant changes and production challenges, with the United States Mint working hard to keep pace with the growing demand for pennies that were necessary to support a thriving economy. As the Mint took on the task of producing large quantities of 1-cent coins, a perfect storm of errors occurred during the minting process, creating a series of profound mistakes that would ultimately change the fate of this particular penny and raise questions about the ways we value coins in general. One of the most notorious errors associated with this coin is what's known as the double die error, which occurs when the design on the die used to strike the coin becomes misaligned, causing certain elements of the design to appear doubled. In the case of the 1995 1-cent coin, this error can result in Lincoln's image being rendered with a noticeable doubling effect, particularly around the word liberty and the date itself. Collectors revel in such anomalies, as they not only represent a deviation from the standard minting process but also create an opportunity for unique pieces that stir excitement and intrigue within the numismatic community. The double die phenomenon is fascinating in itself, as it reminds us how easily a small oversight in the minting process can create coins that are not only visually distinct but also remarkably rare. As we delve deeper into the story of the 1995 1-cent, we must also consider another critical error that emerged during its production, the infamous off-center strike. This occurs when the coin blank, or planchette, is not properly aligned with the die during the striking process. As a result, some of the coins produced can appear with portions of the design missing or striking off the intended center, a feature that adds another layer of rarity and collectability to the piece. In the case of the 1995's penny, numerous off-center strikes were produced, and their uniqueness only added to the story of this remarkable coin, as it became not only a valuable collectible but also a testament to the unpredictability of minting processes. Combining these two major errors, the double die and the off-center strike, causes the 1995 penny to stand out in a market that is increasingly fast-paced and competitive. As collectors become more aware of the history and economic context in which these coins were minted, they also start to appreciate the stories behind these errors as reflections of human oversight and industrial challenges. Each 1995 1-cent coin is not just a piece of currency, it becomes a narrative in its own right, encapsulating the events of a particular year in American history through its physical imperfections. With the meteoric rise in interest surrounding error coins, it is essential to understand how market dynamics play a role in establishing value. Rare errors in coins often create a buzz within collector circles, leading price speculations and soaring demand as enthusiasts and investors alike flock to acquire them. In the case of the 1995 1-cent coin, it swiftly became a highly desirable item, with prices for well-preserved examples reaching staggering heights, potentially setting the stage for considerable future valuations in an unpredictable coin market. The world of error coins typically thrives on the excitement of scarcity, as collectors appreciate both the rarity and the opportunity to own pieces that stand as markers of historical significance. As more enthusiasts unearth the stunning possibilities within their own collections, especially coins they might come across during routine transactions, we might see expanded interest in error coins like the 1995 1-cent. It inspires collectors to scrutinize their pocket change or scavenge for distinctive coins hidden within currency rolls, all hoping to uncover their next precious find. In addition to the allure of the errors themselves, the ability to document and share findings about the 1995 1-cent coin has become increasingly easier in today's digital age, as social media platforms and online forums provide avenues for collectors to connect, share insights and discoveries, and appreciate the intricacies and stories behind each coin. This interconnectedness has contributed to a growing awareness of the 1995's penny and other error coins, fueling enthusiasm within communities focused on numismatics while ultimately increasing their market value. As we consider the potential trajectories of such coins, we must also navigate the complex relationship between rarity, demand, and the future of coin collecting. There's a fine line between an item being exceptionally valuable and an item being overly hyped, catching the attention of serious collectors and casual investors alike. While the marketplace for error coins is trending upward, it's essential to remain thoughtful about speculative bubbles that sometimes arise within collectible markets. Coins like the 1995 1-cent penny, with their documented mistakes, historical context, and undeniable allure all play into the narratives and investing strategies employed by collectors today. Throughout history, coins have represented the economic dynamics of their time. Additionally, the growth of error coin collecting illustrates broader cultural trends where individuals increasingly value tangible items that provide a connection to history and evoke a sense of nostalgia. The significance placed upon coins has become an embodiment of the trends in personal finance, investment strategy, and the human inclination toward collecting. Consequently, it's crucial to recognize the intersection of these elements, how the past and present converge in the realm of numismatics, creating unique opportunities for the future. The story of the 1995 1-cent coin also serves as a reminder of the importance of education regarding error coins, the processes behind their creation, and the rigorous standards of grading that contribute to overpricing. Knowledge is essential for collectors to navigate the delicate balance of appreciating these coins while understanding their true value, rather than being swept away by speculation and frenzy. It becomes increasingly evident that the true value of error coins like the 1995's 1-cent lies as much in their stories and histories as in their physical imperfections. Each 1995 penny gives insight into the industry at that time, showing how minor errors could alter the course of a coin's desirability and worth in the eyes of collectors. The fascination with and excitement surrounding this coin cannot be understated. It's a phenomenon that evokes discussion about broader topics, including how collective memory and experience shape monetary values and cultural significance. As we contemplate the history surrounding the 1995 1-cent coin, we begin to realize that it's more than just a valuable collectible. It symbolizes the human experience, capturing the essence of oversight and chance, and reminds us that sometimes the most significant stories are hidden within the simplest of objects, like that seemingly mundane penny that commands a princely sum and underscores the idea that worth can be as much about context as it is about physical attributes. As we draw this detailed exploration of the 1995 1-cent coin to a close, we hope you've gained a greater appreciation for the world of numismatics and the incredible stories that unique coins tell. The journey through error coins, like the ones discussed here, highlights the intricate connections that exist between historical significance, market valuation, and the joys of discovery in the pursuit of collectibles. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just venturing into this captivating field, the stories harbored within each coin invite you to explore further, sharing in the adventures and ambitions that accompany the world of numismatics. We thank you for joining us today, and we encourage you to like, share, and subscribe for more enthralling content about coins, collectibles, and the extraordinary tales that shape our understanding of value, history, and human creativity. As you go about your day, keep an eye out for hidden treasures in your own pocket change, as you never know what incredible stories or potential fortunes may still be waiting to be discovered in the richness of ordinary possessions. Last 2001 1-cent USA coin, we delve into the captivating world of numismatics, a vast and intricate field filled with fascinating stories, intricate details, and treasures waiting to be discovered. Today, we're going to explore a coin that has captivated collectors and investors alike, the 2001 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has been valued at a staggering $21 million due to a combination of rare errors and mistakes made during its production. You might be wondering how a simple 1-cent piece could possibly accumulate such a monumental value. The answer lies not only in the peculiarities of its minting process but also in the broader dynamics of the coin collecting market, where rarity, demand, and historical significance can converge to create extraordinary valuations for seemingly mundane items. As we embark on this exploration, we'll take a closer look at the specific errors and mistakes associated with the 2001 1-cent coin, detailing how each unique defect contributes to its allure and high value among collectors. The story of the 2001 1-cent coin begins at the Philadelphia Mint, where it was produced in a year that would see a fascinating series of events unfold in the world of coinage. The early 2000s were a unique time for the US currency, as the US Mint was still working to refine its production processes while simultaneously responding to various changes in both economic demand and the materials available for use in coinage. In this context, the 2001 1-cent coin was minted, but as fate would have it, a series of errors would transform this ordinary penny into a sought-after collectible that stands out among its contemporaries. One of the notable errors associated with the 2001 1-cent coin is a rare variety known as the wide AM error. This particular error is fascinating because it stems from the way the coin's design was struck onto the planchette, or metal blank, used to create the penny. In standard production, the letters A and M in America on the reverse side of the coin are designed to be close together. However, due to an erroneous die used in the minting process, some 2001 1-cent coins feature a wide spacing between these letters, creating an anomaly that is easily noticeable to the trained eye. This defect might seem like a minor detail, but collectors place immense value on such discrepancies, especially when they are as stark as those seen in the wide AM error coins. Collecting error coins, particularly those with prominent anomalies like the wide AM, is both an art and a science. It requires a keen eye and an appreciation for nuances that many others may overlook. As a result, the wide AM era 2001 1-cent coin has become highly sought after, with collectors scrambling to acquire any examples they can find. The value assigned to coins with such notable errors often increases exponentially, especially when they are well preserved and graded by professional authorities who authenticate their uniqueness. However, the wide AM error is just one facet of what makes the 2001 1-cent penny so compelling. Another error that adds to the coin's desirability is the presence of a double die. A double die occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts during the process, resulting in a doubling effect on the design elements of the coin itself. This doubling can be particularly noticeable on letters and numbers, giving the appearance that they are slightly offset or blurry. For the 2001 1-cent coin, some examples exhibit this fascinating phenomenon, leading to the creation of coins that are not only an interesting conversation piece but that also boast considerable added value due to their rarity and uncommon nature. The combined appeal of the wide AM error and the double die marks make the 2001 1-cent coin a remarkable example within the coin collecting community, signaling the importance of the interplay between error and artistry in the production of currency. The hunt for unique coins is compounded by the excitement of not knowing what treasures might be hiding in circulation, waiting to be discovered. It's not uncommon for avid collectors to sift through bags of loose change from banks, hoping to unearth rare finds that may not have yet entered the market. This practice fuels enthusiasm and excitement, as many collectors have emerged victorious with finds that turn out to be worth far more than their face value. In this sense, the 2001 1-cent coin serves as a reminder that the hunt for rare coins often leads to fascinating discoveries, sometimes in the most unexpected places. Beyond its technical errors, there's a psychological aspect to the valuation of such coins, as rarity alone does not drive interest. Collectors are often equally motivated by the stories that accompany each piece of currency. The 2001 1-cent coin is not only an error coin but also a snapshot of a moment in time within the ever-evolving landscape of American currency. The history of the penny itself is rich and multifaceted, with milestones that reflect broader trends in American society, economics, and attitudes toward currency. The pursuit of error coins invites collectors to engage with the past, asking questions about the forces that shape the money they hold and how those factors continue to influence the present-day coin market. Since the inception of the United States Mint, there has been a constant evolution in the design and production techniques of coins, underscoring the complexity of coinage as both an art form and a practical tool for commerce. The story of the 2001 1-cent coin is intricately tied to these evolving trends, inviting collectors to appreciate not just the physical object but also the layers of history embedded within it. With the value of the 2001 1-cent coin skyrocketing to a remarkable $21 million, questions inevitably arise regarding its place in the future of coin collecting. Will the market for error coins continue to thrive? Are we likely to see similar valuations for future coinage? As more collectors become fascinated by the nuances and possibilities within error coins, the market for rare coins could see further growth, creating more interest in the stories and histories that make them significant. This ongoing dialogue between collectors and the coins they value defines the ebb and flow of the numismatic world, highlighting how passion and curiosity often lead to financial speculation that reshapes the landscape of collecting. The allure of high-value era coins like the 2001 1 cent can also be seen as indicative of a broader cultural moment where collectibles continue to gain prominence in investment practices. As traditional avenues for investment fluctuate over time, many have turned to collectibles as reliable alternative assets, further solidifying the appeal of unique coins among individuals seeking to diversify their portfolios. The idea that an ordinary penny may hold the potential for outsized returns resonates with many, thus instilling a sense of urgency in the collector community to find and acquire such valuable pieces. The connection between rarity, desirability, and market valuation has shaped the larger dialogue surrounding coin collecting, drawing in new enthusiasts who may not have previously considered the hobby but are inspired by the extraordinary possibilities it offers. Collectors find new ways to engage with the history and significance of a coin like the 2001 1 cent, leading them to become active participants in discussions about the future of currency and its evolving place in society. In this context, the 2001 1 cent piece assumes not only a monetary significance but also serves as a historical artifact that opens the door for engaging discussions about the implications of currency, value, and the choices we make with our money. As we look ahead, the growing interest in era coins will likely foster communities of collectors who share knowledge, stories, and tips with one another. These connections can be foundational, leading to the development of local clubs, online forums, and social media groups dedicated to the appreciation of era coins. The 2001 1 cent coin may just be one piece in a much larger puzzle, but its remarkable value and unique history enable it to serve as a focal point for discussion, education, and camaraderie within the numismatic community. The excitement surrounding the discovery of valuable coins ultimately fuels a sense of adventure that transcends monetary value. Each of these pieces has its own journey, having been made, distributed, and eventually collected, and just like the people who seek them, they carry stories that span generations. The constant pursuit of rare and extraordinary coins captivates this timeless quest for discovery, whether it's a simple penny or a rare gold coin hiding in the depths of a collection. The dazzling world of coins rewards diligence with thrilling finds, like that elusive 2001 1 cent coin, which carries with it a potent blend of era, historical significance, and an exceptional valuation, a narrative that is ever evolving, just like the coins themselves. As we conclude this detailed exploration of the 2001 1 cent coin, we hope you have gained insight into the intricate and layered world of era coins. The convergence of historic significance, rare eras, and the emotional and financial investment placed in these collectibles showcases just how captivating numismatics can be. We invite you to join us on this journey and to continue exploring the plethora of stories waiting to be uncovered in the world of coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the hobby, familiarizing yourself with such unique pieces will deepen your appreciation for the rich tapestry that makes up the history of currency. Thank you for being with us today as we uncovered the fascinating aspects of the 2001 1 cent coin.